Hello and welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Mike.
And I'm Hanny.
And many thanks for coming to join us for part 2 of our Stories and Fables unit. Oh, we are having a bit of a sad time so far this month in Stories and Fables, aren't we, Hanny?
Well, that's right, Mike.
Yeah.
There is a shadow on our story this month, and that might be why the title of the story is also The Shadow.
The Shadow.
And no, before you ask, it's not the same story as from that old-time comic book superhero.
No, there are no superheroes in this story, but there is a sad little boy. When we met him yesterday, he was just sitting there all alone, looking at his shadow and feeling very, very, very sad.
He felt that there was no light, no beauty in the world, and things were very, very dark.
He was totally hopeless, and it really does break your heart, doesn't it? But then an angel happened to see the boy, and also she heard that he was crying and what he was saying about having no hope. This angel wanted to try to change the boy's mind and show him that the world wasn't all bad, that there were some good, bright, and beautiful things out there to fight against the sadness and the darkness. The angel was trying to bring the little boy a message of hope.
Yeah, a message of hope.
Yeah.
And right at the end of yesterday's first part of the story, the angel pointed out to the boy that the sound of the birds singing choo-choo-choo and children playing were both good signs that hope, goodness, and happiness were all around him. He just had to look for them. Well, it's about time now to start reading today's part of the story. But before we get to that, let's spend a few moments learning about the new vocabulary for the day. 好，在第一天的故事里面，天使告诉小男孩，这个世界并不黑暗，有鸟儿在唱歌，有孩子们在玩耍。难道小男孩都没有听见这些声音吗？小男孩回答说，他有听到，可是没看见鸟儿和其他孩子，他只看见地上自己灰暗的影子。我们先来看单字 answer。Answer 在课文里面出现动词和名词两种词性。Answer 当动词表示回答，例如 He refused to answer the question. He refused to answer the question. 他拒绝回答那个问题。那么 answer 当名词则表示答案，例如 Nobody knows the answer to the question. Nobody knows the answer to the question. 没有人知道那个问题的答案。好，故事里面的天使他接着要男孩站起来转身，让他面对着早晨的阳光。男孩擦干眼泪，张大眼睛一看，他无法相信眼前所看到的景象。这边有3个单字 stand 当动词它表示站起来站立，那么动词三态是 stand stood。例如 How long can you stand on one leg with your eyes closed?How long can you stand on one leg with your eyes closed? 眼睛闭起来用单脚站立，你可以站多久呢？下一个单字 face 当名词是指脸，不过在课文里面是当动词，有面向、正对着什么的意思。例如 The front of the house faces the lake. The front of the house faces the lake. 这栋房子的前面是面向湖泊。那最后一个单字 dry 可以用来形容干的，可是在课文里面是当动词，表示擦干，使什么变干。例如 She dried the dishes with a towel. She dried the dishes with a towel. 她用毛巾把餐盘擦干。好，那么看完单字例句，我们现在来读故事吧。The sad little boy answered, Yes, I hear the birds and other children.Where are they? I can't see them. I only see my dark shadow on the ground. That made the angel sad. However, she knew the answer to his problem. She told the boy to stand. Then, when he did, she turned him around. Explanation 1.
Okay, so just to remind ourselves, the title of our story is The Shadow. And today we begin things with the boy answering the angel. Remember that yesterday the angel had asked the boy if he could hear the beautiful and happy sounds of birds singing and children playing.
So, as we continue the story, we read, the sad little boy answered, "Yes, I hear the birds and other children." Oh, good. So maybe the angel's message is getting through to the boy.
Yes, but it seems that he is still having some trouble with seeing this goodness. He continues by saying, "Where are they? I can't see them. I only see my dark shadow on the ground." So he can hear the happy sounds, but he can't see them. He's not ready to move from the darkness to the light, or maybe he just can't yet.
And as we read on, it says, that made the angel sad.
Me too.
That made the angel and Mike sad.
Yeah.
However,
Yes,
however, we read.
Ooh, I like however.
Okay, however, we read, she knew the answer to his problem.
Aha, the angel has the answer. The angel has the answer. We're saved. And what was the angel's answer? It says, she told the boy to stand. Huh? That's not much of an answer. I'm sad. Stand up. Okay. Huh?
Well, I don't think that's the whole answer.
I hope not. But it is the first grammar point of the day. And Daphne has all the answers to your questions about it. And you don't have to stand up. We'll be back in just a second.
大家好，我是 Daphne。今天的第一则文法是 tell 的两种用法。tell 是及物动词，意思是说、告诉。三态是 tell、told、told。常见的用法之一是 A tells B to 加原形动词，意思是 A 命令指示 B 做某事。例如 Lander told his son to behave。兰德要儿子乖乖听话。第二种用法是 A tells B something， 意思是 A 告诉 B 某事。例如 Rafe told me his salary， 瑞夫把他的薪水告诉我。
So the angel just told the boy to stand up. I wonder what the angel has planned. She's trying to get the boy to see the good in life and not focus so much on the dark and sad things that are around him.
Right. So the boy stood up just as the angel told him to.
And as we reach the break, it says, then when he did, she turned him around. So I guess he will be facing in a different direction. I think I can see what the angel is doing here.
Yeah, looking away from the darkness, maybe? Well, we will hopefully find out in the second part of today's story, which we will be reading right after a quick break.
Before we do that, though, we need to check out the second grammar point of the day.
第二则文法是 A turns B around， 意思是 A 让 B 转过身。Turn 是及物动词，意思是使转动。Around 是副词，意思是半圈，往反方向。例如 The nurse turned the baby around， 护士帮婴儿翻身。
Okay, it's time for a break. We'll see you soon. The boy now faced the morning sun. The angel told him to look. So he dried his tears and looked. He couldn't believe his eyes.
explanation too.
Okay, we're back. The angel has just told the sad boy to stand up and turn around. She wants him to face the other way for some reason.
Well, remember that when the boy was sitting, he was facing his own shadow, and the world looked very dark from that position. Now that he has turned around, how does the world look to him? Well, the next sentence tells us, the boy now faced the morning sun. The light of goodness.
Yes, but I hope he's wearing sunglasses. The light of goodness could hurt his eyes. But anyway, we read, the angel told him to look at the morning sun?
Wow.
Oh, I really hope he's wearing sunglasses. That's not too safe.
Well, maybe the angel is using her special powers to protect his eyes, maybe?
That must be it, of course. So he's turned away from the darkness and now he is looking into the light. So what happens next?
It says, so he dried his tears and looked. 小男孩听天使的话，擦干泪水，然后仔细的看看眼前的画面。那补充单字 tear 这个名词就表示眼泪或是泪水。So the boy dried his tears of sadness that he still had from crying.
Are you sure they're not tears of pain from looking straight at the sun?
No, definitely not.
Okay, all right. And what did he see? Well, he saw... I can't really tell you. I'm sorry. The last sentence of the article reads, he couldn't believe his eyes. Oh, no, don't do this. You can't just leave us on the edge of our seats with an ending like this. What is it? What does he see? Is it all his friends and family there waiting to hug him? A giant birthday cake with his name on it? Iron Man and Captain America riding on the back of a unicorn? What does he see?
小男孩他没有办法相信他眼前所看到的画面，不过我们要等到第3天的课文才会知道他看到了什么。可以肯定的是，小男孩绝对不是看到钢铁人跟美国队长骑着 unicorn 独角兽。Well, I guess we're going to have to come back tomorrow to find out.
Oh, I guess we'll just have to wait. But it better be good or I'm gonna be...
Mike, don't go to the darkness. Stay in the light.
Okay, that's a good point, Hanny. Thanks. I'll stay in the light, look to the light. Remember to put on my sunglasses too. Don't hurt your eyes. Okay, folks, that's all the time that we have. Stay in the light, stay hopeful, and please come back tomorrow to find out what the little boy can see. I'm sure it will be interesting.
Interesting.
Bye.
The shadow. The sad little boy answered, Yes, I hear the birds and other children. Where are they? I can't see them. I only see my dark shadow on the ground. That made the angel sad. However, she knew the answer to his problem. She told the boy to stand. Then, when he did, she turned him around. The boy now faced the morning sun. The angel told him to look. So he dried his tears and looked. He couldn't believe his eyes.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。今天要介绍的文法重点是 until 的用法。until 这个字当从属连接词来用，表示直到什么什么为止。它可以用在肯定句以及否定句，不过两种的用法意义不同。我们先来看肯定句的用法。Until 表示直到什么什么才停止某个动作，停止某个状况。例如 Justin waited for his friend until the store closed. Justin 等他的朋友等到商店关门。在这个句子里 Justin 等朋友的动作是一直持续到商店关门时才停止。
我们再看个例句 I will stay here until he comes back. 我将会留在这里直到他回来。这表示我留在这里的动作会一直持续到他回来的那一刻才停止。好，接着来看否定句的用法是 not 什么什么 until 表示直到什么什么才开始某个动作或状况。例如 We will not leave until you come back. 你回来之前我们将不会离开。换句话说，你回来我们才离开。好，再看个例句 They did not start until the rain stopped. 直到雨停他们才出发。那这句子的意思是他们一直都没有出发，雨停了才开始动作的。最后要提醒同学们几个重点。首先要从动词的性质来判断是否使用肯定句或是否定句。当主要子句的动词是持续性的动作，像是 stay 停留 wait 等待，这时候我们用肯定句表达。当主要子句的动词是瞬间的动词，像是 leave 离开 start 出发，这时候就用否定句表示。好，第二个要注意的重点是，如果 until 所引导的从属子句发生在未来，那么 until 后面的子句要用现在式来代替未来式。第三个重点 until 可以当介系词，表示动作结束的时间，像 until tomorrow 表示动作到明天结束， until yesterday 表示动作持续到昨天为止。例如 Susan always studies until midnight. Susan 总是读书读到半夜。好，以上是今天的讲解，希望同学们都已经学会 until 的用法了。我们下次见 ，See you next time， bye。Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny， 又到我们1分钟的单元喽。那我们今天用1分钟的时间来复习4个单字，同学们您都准备好没？好，1分钟计时开始。第一个单字呢是可以当动词或当名词，当动词表示回答，当名词表示答案，它叫做 answer。answer 你在写数学题的时候不是会写 a 冒号或者是 ans 冒号吗？就来自这个字嘛。OK， 动词例句 She answered the question with a nod. She answered the question with a nod. 她用点头的方式回答那个问题。好，用名词造句 If you know the answer, please raise your hand. 如果你知道答案，请举手。第二个单词呢是动词表示站立站起来，它叫 stand 动词三态 stand stood. When the music stopped, everyone stood up and cheered. 当音乐停止的时候，所有人都站起来欢呼喝彩。第三个单词是动词表示面向正对着什么，它也可以当名词表示脸，你知道吗？叫做 face. OK, the cafe has a patio that faces the sea. 那间小餐馆有面海的露天阳台。第四个单词呢，它可以当形容词来形容是干的，可是我们来学动词的意思是擦干，使什么变干，叫 dry. She dried her hands with a towel. 她用毛巾把手擦干。也太激动了。好，不管怎么样，我们今天复习完4个单词，还造了5个例句，同学们表现很棒哦。那我们下次继续加油，下次见，拜拜。
See you next time.